Good evening, all. Wild weather here for liveweatherblogs.com. I'm going to keep this relatively short as my thoughts about the storm for next week, Tuesday night into Wednesday. Uh, really no significant changes today. We'll talk about it in a moment, but for right now, let's just take a look at what's going on because some of the pieces of the puzzle are already kind of lying on the map if you want to take a look at the temperature profiles across the country right now. To start off, 55, 56 degrees today was the high. Cold air, there it is right there. A little bit of cold air sneaking out of southeast Canada, and then a more important shot of cold air sitting up here in the upper Midwest here. And, we'll have to watch and see how this evolves starting tomorrow and into next week because this is the area up in here where the cold air source is going to be for the potential snowstorm. Tuesday night into Wednesday. I do say potential. Um, Here's the warmth, the tongue of warmth coming out, moving off to the northeast, and this warmth right here will be over the Delaware Valley tomorrow. Enjoy tomorrow, 65 degrees. That'll be a distant memory come basically Sunday night into Monday. So get ready. But this kind of cold air, and there's a lot of below zero air still up in Canada with a negative EPO and a strong PNA ridge going almost cross-polar, going to come down and tap some of this cold air, bring it southward. At the same time you do that, this is even before we even look at any of the pieces of the storm coming next week, you take this cold air and then you develop this 85 to 90 degree heat that's sitting out here of the Rio Grande and then slosh it off to the east. Chances are, folks, that there's going to be a large storm. One thing we know for sure is that the models, they all have a storm Tuesday night into Wednesday. The timing and the development of that storm is, some of them are here, some of them are over here. These kind of details, they won't come into view until, I would say, no earlier than, say, 12Z runs on Sunday, when we start getting more data into the models and the storm pieces start arriving on the North American continent. Right now, here's just one scenario here. This is, of all models, the UK Met, which was out today, this afternoon, and like all the other models, it shows a very strong storm, and most of the models, every single one of them have a storm. The question is, at 100 hours out, exactly where the placement is. Now, at 100 hours out, while this storm is sitting here at 973 millibars, is the storm here? Is it over here? Or maybe it's closer to the coast? See, this storm going back and forth, say, from right about this position to this position, you're talking 200 miles. 200, 250, maybe even 300 miles, 100 hours out, 4 days out. Really no big deal. The bottom line is the players are on the field. Large storm is on the models. The bottom line is see how the details shake out. Tuesday night into Wednesday is the time frame that there will be a storm in the area. How close to the coast right now will determine how much snow you get. This is not a rain event. This storm will either be snow or no. Get that down tonight, alright, on Friday night. Details coming Sunday afternoon. Like I said last night on the site, it's there. My expectations, I'll keep them in check, and I'll give it until Sunday afternoon and maybe even OZ Sunday night to see what the details are and whether or not we see a late season snowstorm or basically we see this lift out and the warm air comes in. This is Wild Weather for Live, excuse me, this is Wild Weather for LiveWeatherBlogs.com. Everybody have a great night.